Right, so, hey guys, what's going on? My name is Alex and welcome back to episode 2 of redoing the ultimate setup. I've arrived now at home base and I'm going to go in and just get inspiration, really. This episode is going to be all about the networking part of the server room or computer room. So what I need is some cable tacks that ideally you could remove the cables from them if you'd like to. Does that make sense? Now, I don't even know if that is an item that you can actually buy, or I'm just making that up, but that would be cool and ideal. So obviously these are your standard, you know, cable tacks, cable ties, etc, etc. Now, I don't think they have what I was talking about. I think I've literally just invented that. Wait a minute, guys. I think this may be exactly what we're looking for. Let's just get a pack of these too, just in case. Wait a minute, they now sell LED strips in Homebase. These might be exactly what we want. These are cool. I'll come back for you in a sec. Down here is what I need, down here is what I need. And a pack of them. Oh, brilliant.
Are they all the same, aren't they?
I believe so, yes. Right. I'm back home with the kit. Right, so in part 1, we worked on all of this, and this looks awesome, bar this bit here. But I can't really work on these little cables until I've sorted this side out and all of this. So here's the game plan. Clear out all of these shelves. Install the rest of our shelves in that room. Mount all of our networking hardware on the wall up there and try and make it look iconic. And then put all of these items back on the new shelves accordingly. But first, before we do any of that, we've got to clear this room. Your secret admirer, I've been watching. Brilliant, so that's this section of the room all cleared out. As you can see, all the shelves are clean, and you can see this shelf actually bowing because there's been that much crap on it and stuff. And then obviously all of this top shelf here is the networking stuff. All of this stuff here I want to mount on the wall up there. So as you can see, this side, the computer and entertainment side, we've got this iconic piece up here with the fan-made art and the vinyl discs. This side I want an iconic piece, but I want it to be something that's actually powering the whole setup. So what I'm going to do is design this home network onto the wall. Quick side note, for those of you that don't know, I actually have a fibre lease line installed to this house. I then resell that internet connection to my neighbours. Some of the equipment up here is what is keeping my neighbours' internet online, so I need to try and design this network on the wall without unplugging anything. This is going to be difficult.
Sit with you on the ledge, singing midnight hallelujah for things we cannot fix. The old me would hide away off the grid.
Hey, look at it, it's coming along pretty cool, isn't it? Wall mounted, got the fibre connection going into my house, which is absolutely awesome. I've come across a little bit of a problem, really. Okay, I'm sweating quite a lot. It's very hot in here. These lights are not nice to work in, but I'm trying to mount my 16-port TP-Link switch on the wall. Now, this is the device that sends all the Ethernet cables off to all the other rooms in my house and gets it from my router for my house. I want to mount it on the wall, and what I've had to do is cheat a little bit. Obviously, I've got the power disconnected, so I'm not, you know, doing anything dangerous here. I've opened it up, taken the lid off it, and I've drilled a little hole in it, and all I'm going to do is mount it on the wall and just drill straight through there. Probably not the best thing to do, really not a very good thing to do, but unless you have a rack, you can't really mount these things. look at that! How mental is that? I've finally done an on-wall network design and I'm so happy with it. Now the reason I wanted in Homebase those little clips that you could tack cables onto the wall but you could like sort of take them out, it's because I wanted them for this networking setup, because I'm going to be adding and taking cables away from this network all the time. It's a growing network, as you said, as a lot of you guys know if you watch my vlog channel. I am actually an ISP. I supply broadband to a lot of my neighbours, so that is my L2 router, so that's my L1 router, that's the L2 router, and yeah, that's how things work, and these two are connected by a fibre optic cable, which is pretty cool. So I'm stepping up my networking game, got the whole thing wall mounted now, so that is now an ionic piece to this whole room. Right, so I've sort of destroyed the wall. As you can see, I've taken some cable trunking off and it's ripped the wall. Not a problem. We can get all of that painted near the end. Now the next step is to measure the height of these tables and put the same tables that side.
Ladies and gentlemen, on this 5th day of July, in the year 2050, I, Lady Gillespie, am proud to present to you Nicholas Hawkins and his robot jazz band. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, look at that! Not looking too bad now, are we? My plan is with this bottom bit down here. Right, down here, I've always had this massive mess of cables down here, and pretty much what this is like my battery chargers and stuff for this camera, and I've got other things on charge down there too. I want to have this desk here, this table, as a little bit of a charging station. Yeah. Right, that is going to have to be it for day 1 of part 2. I've been going for about 5.5 hours now, and this has happened. This is the second time this has happened. These take a lot longer to record than I think they will. You think all I've done is this, but then again it is a lot, isn't it? It's taken me about 6.5 hours to do all that. I'm sweating, it's hot, and I need to go to bed. I'll see you guys in part 2 of episode 2. Now to finish this episode off, I'm going to be installing these 3 screens on the desk. Side note, all I'm going to be doing is putting these 3 screens on the desk with their stands on. I haven't yet decided if I'm going to have these screens floating without their stands, or I'm going to use their stands, or I'm going to use a monitor arm, and I haven't yet decided what I'm going to do about the speaker situation. All I want to do is get these on the desk, plug them in, see if I like them, and then decide what I want to do from there, and then I'll end this episode. So obviously, quite clearly, if I'm going to be putting these 3 screens on that desk, there's going to be a time lapse involved, and we need to clear this thing. Okay, I'm pretty sure we can work with that. So I have run into a little bit of a dilemma. In this end, in this room, the computer end, I've got these 3 cables that come down here that plug into the 3 DisplayPort adapters on the back of my graphics card here, right? But 3 cables that go in there that plug into my GPU via DisplayPort, but only one of them, this side, comes out as a DisplayPort, which was the middle one, which I had the ultra-wide monitor before plugged into. The 2 1080p monitors were DisplayPort on that end to HDMI this end. So this one, the middle monitor, plugged in DisplayPort to DisplayPort, working absolutely fine at its 3800 resolution. This one working absolutely fine too at its 3800 resolution, because I have wired in a single HDMI cable round here into there to see if it'll work. But this one, the cable that I'm using, the DisplayPort to HDMI, cannot carry over the signal needed to run this monitor. So this monitor is running at an upscaled, stretched out, horrible 1080p resolution, whereas these two are running at their full 3800 resolution at 75 Hz. Whereas this one is only running at 30 Hz at stretched out 1080p. Philips Hue have also brought out a new LED strip that's 3 times as bright as this one. I've actually got that one underneath here. Hey Siri, turn on the lights.
Okay, the lights are on.
So what I'm going to do is take out this underpowered LED strip, buy the new Philips Hue high power ones, and then put the LED strip that's there now under the desk to replace these cheap ones. So then we've got multi-zone lighting that's also all controlled from my phone. But that is what it looks like, and I think we can just about work with it. I've got ample space on each side of the desk. The monitors fit on the desk absolutely fine. It's overkill, yes I know, but this wouldn't be a MarzBar video if we didn't have a little bit of overkill. A little bit of overkill, this is a lot of overkill. I'm aware of that. I would like to think that I came on to the YouTube setup scene right at the pinnacle of when it was just about to explode, building the setup before. Each video got like 1 million views, was absolutely incredible, so we need to push the limits. I am no way doing this seriously, like this behind me is not serious. What I had before using that ultra wide and these two monitors was absolutely fine, and it would have been absolutely fine for years to come. Years to come. But what I'm trying to do here is have a little bit of fun and videotape it, because that's what I enjoy doing. So guys, tell me how crazy this is in the comment section down below. My cable management is awful. I told you guys, I'm not going to be doing that in this episode. That's next episode when we're putting this all in properly. But for now, in the comment section and on Twitter, please let me know if you think we should wall mount the monitors or have them on a monitor stand or keep them on their stands at the moment. But for now, hello, my name's been Alex. You guys have been awesome. This is Overkill. I'll catch you in the next one.